Welcome everybody to an amazing interview slash conversation with an amazing healer. And she is going to introduce herself because she is phenomenal on her own. For the people who are watching, I am Evangelia. I'm a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, herbalist, and healer. And I provide making your own herbal remedies. But I also truly help you with in your infertility, in your pregnancy, and in your postpartum. And if you want to become the wizard or witchy, you can learn to make herbal remedies. And we put the intentions in, we put candles around it, we put crystals around it, and you have like magic. So that's what I'm all about. So I would say, Nicole, share yourself to us.
Thank you. Thank you. First of all, I'm very, very happy to be here. We've created a friendship over the last, I don't know, nearly a year, a couple of months, and I really appreciate it. And we have had some lovely conversations. So I am Nicole. I am the founder and the CEO of the Parenting Solution. I provide support for parents, how to show up to be the parent that they want to be, because I don't know, there's a lot of parents out there like me who you have all these dreams, you're going to have a baby and it's going to be like this and it's going to be like that. And then when reality sets in, it's nothing like you imagine. So I help parents come back to that, how to manage the emotions, how to feel more resilient, how to show up more for themselves so they can be there more for their children. And I also work with teens mainly, preparing them for life, basically, helping them to develop a growth mindset and stepping into identifying with being not only a successful student, but a successful person. So I use a lot of tools and strategies to help people and support them. And my favorite go-to tool is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, or tapping, as we love to call it. And this is really an amazing technique which can help calm the whole nervous system. And it can help you view things in a different way. And then once you're feeling calm, you're feeling more resilient, then you're able to move out of whatever problems you're having and you go into solution mode and you can find really good solutions for yourself and your family.
That is so beautiful said. So you already shared, kind of already shared what it is. So, but I want to really clarify, like, what is exactly EFT and how does it really so I'm combining my one question with my two questions. So what is EFT and why is EFT so important in healing trauma and emotions?
Uh, a lovely question, definitely. So EFT is a combination of Chinese acupressure and modern day psychology. So we have these acupressure points on our body, and if we gently tap on them, it's the same as if you are doing something like acupressure with needles or acupuncture or something like that. It's from ancient Chinese medicine. It works with the natural energy flow, your natural chi of your body. And sometimes that energy gets blocked. And it could be, that you are then going to have symptoms of illnesses or just from the stress that you're going, or you get stuck in the problem mode, and you put all this pressure on your body. And then just gently telling your body whatever it is, and just gently tapping on these meridian points, it lowers the stress level. It takes the body out of fight or flight, takes all your blood back to your brain where you need it to be thoughtful, resilient, creative, and then you can start going in the direction of healing. Now, EFT can be used for so many things. It can be used for a headache you might wake up with one day, or a crick in the neck. It can be used because things are happening and you find yourself getting angry all the time. It can be used because you're just stuck in a relationship and you don't know how to navigate that relationship. And so you can use it for a multitude of things. But what I really love about it is that it can go into and help you with generational trauma. So my expertise is families I do use EFT and other modalities, but this is where I really get passionate and I really love it, because how many times have we thought to himself, oh my God, I'm turning into my mother, or my mother used to say that to me. And honestly and truly, things do get passed down from generation to generation, and all of that gets trapped in us. And we said, I would never shout at my child, or I'd never parent like my mom did, or my dad did, or whatever the case might be. And suddenly you find yourself in that exact same situation. And tapping can go in and heal that generational trauma. And so that you can step into being the parent that you really want to be, and not carrying the parenting of generations before you.
So you're really breaking the cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what
That's
I do
correct.
with the herbal medicine, like breaking the cycle of being used using synthetic medicine and really have a non-toxic holistic lifestyle. And it is truly important because while breaking that cycle, it gives you so much like so many books just get off your chest, like that
It's like a
heaviness.
huge weight just suddenly gets lifted off of you. I
Yeah.
mean, my most wonderful breakthroughs when working with people, especially with young teens, is that we're working on exam stress, test anxiety, and and as we're working through the program, suddenly they often just stop and they go to me, um, something, I get the feeling that you're not only preparing me for this test, but you're preparing me for life. I'm looking at my life in a different way right now. And to
Get
me, that's
goosebumps. That's
I
so
know,
amazing.
it's
That's so
wonderful.
beautiful. That's
Such
so
an amazing
beautiful.
breakthrough they have. And they can realize that they can start creating their own lives instead of reacting to every little thing that's going on outside of them. And they can start dealing with all those problems and then coming up with really good solutions for themselves.
Yeah, they're not triggered anymore, but they truly see the transformation of, being always applied to the trigger and instead of acting to it, just, keep your calm, process it, and then go if you want to answer or if not, and how does it serve me? And if it doesn't serve me, let it go.
Yeah, yeah. I was just recently working with a lovely young lady, and she was doing some very important exams. She says that these exams are so important, like life or death, to get into a job or not to get into the job. And at that point in her
You
life, though,
amazing. Where is my third question for you? Um, could you walk us through a typical tapping exercise and explain how it is tailored to help with a specific emotional trigger?
okay, sure. So, many, moms or parents, but mainly moms, I think, feel like they've got to always be like the perfect mom and be there and everything. And then when things don't go according to plan, they can feel a lot of guilt inside of them and beat themselves up or
You can give
something.
my example that I just had before stopping the recording. Like I was supposed to pick up my child from English and I didn't. So I really feel bad right now that I didn't go and the teacher called me. So what can I do to let it? It
Let's
was
sort
a
it
real
out.
life.
Okay, so the problem with, like guilt is that I don't know if you remember when you were a little child and you did something you shouldn't, and then mom got angry or dad got angry and they shouted at you or they sent you to your room or they gave you a timeout or whatever the punishment was. And then you had to think about all that you did was wrong and then come back and say sorry. And then you were forgiven and a big hug. Okay. So we get learned that when we mess up and when we make a mistake, we need to be punished, and punishment brings pain. Okay. And if we don't pass that, then we can't get forgiven and move on with our lives.
Wow,
So we
that's a big one on its own.
Yeah. So we want to demolish this whole thing, okay, and teach our brains a new way of approaching this. Okay. So what we can help our brains along with this is to do a little bit of tapping around it. So I'm going to take a lovely deep breath in. And anyone else there who's feeling guilty about something they did or didn't do, deep breath in, okay? And out. And let's take another one to really get us grounded. And out. So we're going to tap here under the pinky finger with these fingers on your right or left hand. It doesn't really matter which side. All right. And I just want you to repeat after me. Okay. And this is setting up and letting the body know what we're going to be working on right now. Okay. So we say, even though I messed up
I messed up,
and now I feel really guilty,
and now I feel really guilty.
I'm going to love and accept myself anyway.
I'm going to love and accept myself anyway.
So we want to put a positive end statement on that to let our body know that we don't want to punish us. We want to heal from this. And by loving ourselves is the fastest way we can heal. Okay. And we say this three times. So even though I messed up,
I messed up bad.
I forgot my child in English.
I forgot my child in English, but I still love and accept myself.
That's it. Okay. And we said one more time,
Even though
I messed up and I'm feeling really bad,
I messed up and I feel really bad,
the worst mom out,
the worst mama,
I'm going to love and accept myself anyway.
I'm going to love and accept myself anyway.
Or at least I'm open to trying.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And the thing is that I want to apply is if from an acupuncture way, this is a small intestine and is a really great way for if you have also back pain.
There we go. That's it, because it's all connected. It's absolutely amazing. Really amazing.
Yes, it is.
So now we take two fingers again, either hand. You can tap on both sides of your body at once or just one side, whatever you feel better and, that's going to work for you. And we go with the eyebrow kind of meets the nose. And now we just tell the body what the problem is. Okay, so I feel bad.
I feel bad.
We go around the eyebrow to the little corner here on the bone. I feel really bad.
I feel really bad.
We go under the eye. I feel so bad.
I feel so bad.
Under the nose. I must be the worst mom ever.
I would be the worst mom ever.
I feel really bad here in the chin inside. That's it. And now we make a whole hand and we go under the collarbone. I really feel bad.
I really feel bad.
And under the arm, I feel so bad.
I feel so bad.
Top of the head. I don't know if I can forgive myself.
I don't know if I can forgive myself.
And that's what we call one round. So we can check in, all right, and we forgot to rate it. We can rate it like in the beginning. You can say how guilty and bad were you feeling, 0 to 10, that you forgot him. So give us a little number there. How bad was it for you before we started? I know it's hard now.
And an 8, not a 10, but an 8.
An
and
8.
Now I feel like a 4.
A 4, wonderful. And so we can keep going. Shall we do another round? Let's get that lowered out.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So, everybody who is watching this in replay, tap along because it feels truly, as it is really crushing that viewpoint of, I did something wrong. I need to get punished and I need to be able to forgive and treat it, and then I can move on. So in my case scenario, that was literally 10 minutes ago, before I stopped the recording, I just forgot to pick up my child. I felt really, really bad, but it's like, okay, it was a bad timing. I forgot. I did really feel bad, but you know what? I can't do anything about it. So, just adding more pain to it and more guilt is going to make me even worse. That is also really damaging my nervous system and feeling in general afterwards well, really well. So now he's home. He came in and everything is fine. And I feel again as well a much better because due of the tapping. So I would really love to dig a little bit more deeper into it to do a second round. And so everybody who is feeling guilty on something, on a project, on the relationship, whatever it truly might be, tap along because you do feel afterwards much, much more better. At least I do.
Wonderful. All right, so we go back up to the eyebrow and we just keep saying those statements unless you've noticed like maybe another feelings popped up, like maybe there's a bit of sadness or maybe there's anger or there's something else is going on, and then we can incorporate that. Sometimes it's like an onion that has to be peeled off. All right. Oh, I let him down. I promised I didn't do it. Oh, it's the third time, whatever. So sometimes there's a lot of other things going on. All right. I just feel so bad.
I just felt so bad. I don't feel bad anymore. I do need to say that we have 10 minutes left. Sorry for the breaker there.
Okay. All right. So we would just keep going around and you were just saying the things that you were feeling. I feel so guilty. I feel so bad. I forgot him. I promised I would be there.
I promised I would pick him up.
And
I
I didn't.
didn't.
All right. And take a deep breath in. And maybe this is a great example now that you can go to your son and show him that you're human too. Like, look, even I forget. I feel really bad that I did that. I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me? I find that I go and ask my children to, sorry when I feel that I have messed up. And then we have a lovely little thing. Okay. And so I will say, can you forgive me? And they will say, I forgive you. And then I always say, thank you for giving me another chance.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
That now I can show up differently next time. So they're not saying what I did was okay.
That's so beautiful.
But that I'm asking for a chance to show up differently another time. Yeah.
Yay. This is truly, truly an amazing tool to have, in your back pocket. Where can they find you?
I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm known as the Parenting Solution. I have the YouTube channel where I have little tap alongs, so especially designed for moms. Anything that like you're feeling frustrated or you're just not feeling good enough, and there's lovely little tap alongs. They're like 5-6 minutes each, just quick to do with me. And so and then also on Facebook under my name, Nicole Dubruel de Broglie. It's a mouthful. Or you can find me.
We will enter the names under in this video.
Wonderful.
Like a little document. It will all be sorted
or
out,
at
no
the
problem.
Parenting Solution. Yes, that's the group. I have a free Facebook group, and we're actually getting ready to do a free masterclass to help and support moms and their children with ADHD, just to throw a little bit more light on it. Yeah, it's a big one. There seems to be people are becoming more aware that the child isn't just simply lazy or not interested in their career or anything. So that will be held on the 20th of November. And, I hope anyone who's got, children or think that their child might have some sort of learning difficulty, you can come along. And the other big news is that I'm opening up 5 free spaces where you can work with me one-on-one for a 5-day course to see if this is a good fit for you and your family.
Oh, wonderful. So your Facebook group is called The Parenting Solution.
That's right.
Okay, so everybody search it and look it up right now. Facebook, the Parenting Solution, join and really it's really important. I already joined. It's amazing. And we have 5 minutes left, so we're going to handle it real quick. So what I have right now cooking up is I have on the 29th the program called Kitchen Witchery, where I really show you the kitchen and your basic herbs and how we can really transform them into herbal remedies that keeps you and your family safe. So you break the cycle of each year's colds and flus and don't grab the synthetic medicine and antibiotics